what I have right now. I'm about to go through surgery right now. I lay up way so much, I've been feeling shit, literally, just very bad.
Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent? I want to start by saying all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Hakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders, great millstone, and salutations that I can push this word, sincerity and honesty, and to the whole full elect. Shalom. My name is Kara Allah, and Lo Willis is an edifying lesson. Lo Willis is a short lesson. This is from the Economic Times. It says, "What is Ishowspeed's deadly headache disease? Know what happened to the YouTuber as he was rushed to the hospital." In a distressing video shared on his own YouTube channel, Ishowspeed, also known, revealed his harrowing experience with a cluster headache, a severe and debilitating headache disorder. The 18-year-old internet sensation, who boasts an impressive subscriber count of over 18 million on YouTube, alone, recorded the video from inside an ambulance where he appeared visibly troubled. Addressing his fans, he candidly shared, "Right now, I have one of the worst experiences I am having right now. I can't even open up my eyes. I have this thing called a cluster headache, a deadly headache disease. I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't do anything right now." Clearly, in immense pain, he expressed, "It hurts so bad, chat. It hurts so bad. I can't do anything. It hurts. Everything I do, like something pounding my head every time, and I'm so angry." You can read the rest of the article on your own. I'm just touching on this guy, this young Jake that goes by the name Ishowspeed, which his sexuality, I'm not really sure. I think he's maybe bisexual, okay, or maybe part of that LG, the alphabet community in some way, okay, but nonetheless, he's an Israelite, okay, and the cause of this whole headache, this whole cluster headache, may just be because he took the Venom, okay? He took the jump shot. And why would he take it? Because he's a YouTuber, right? He does appearances on podcasts and different people's channels, and he also travels. Matter of fact, when this happened to him, I believe he's either in Japan or China. Okay, so in order to travel, okay, and do certain things, a lot of these actors and A-list, B-list, a lot of these entertainers, they had to take the jump shot. All right, it was enforced on them to take it. All right, so what's happening with him? Because this thing came out of nowhere. There is no prior underlying disease or anything like it. So the only thing that could really explain it is that, more than likely, I would say, is he took the jump shot. All right. Ecclesiasticus 12:10. It says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." Who's our number one enemy? Esau, the so-called white man, starting with the elites. Okay, they had us in hardcore bondage, in captivity, rape, rob, murder. The list goes on. All right, so here we are, fast forwarding 100 years later, and we're allowed to go to work. We're allowed so-called freedom of speech, right? And now people believe that Esau is getting soft, but the scriptures say never trust thine enemy, because that's our number one enemy. All right. Going back to Jacob and Esau, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, their number one enemy is the so-called white man. It says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." So yeah, Esau could act like he's a changed man, like he has our best intentions at heart, but he cannot hide his wickedness. All right, he can't hide, but for so long, it's gonna start showing. He's gonna start doing his wickedness, and this whole 2019 2020 scare, that was a part of Esau is showing his wickedness, showing you that he's the devil. It says, though he humbled himself and go crouching, right? Being humble, being the most humble person. Yet take good heed and beware of him, right? Because what you think? Because he gave you a holiday, he likes you, he thinks of you as equal. All right, the talks of reparations and whatnot. The scriptures say, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. So see, the elect is taking heed. All right, the elect is aware of who the enemy is. That's why you had certain Israelites that took the jump shot, that took the venom. Okay, why? Because they aren't really awake. They don't really believe in the scriptures. Okay, or they wouldn't have took it. They would have had faith in the Most High and the Son. It says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Right, he's still a devil. Okay, he's still gonna do wickedness. He still has ill will in his heart towards the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But when you want to become successful in this kingdom, as far as the entertainment system, as far as the Hollywood, you have to get down with the program. Okay, you have to believe in Master. Not only do they degrade you, okay, but they may also harm you and make you do things you might not want to do. And one of those things is take that jump shot. All right, and now people that took it, they're starting to see a lot of side effects, like LeBron James' son. Okay, now no one's coming out and saying it yet about this Ishowspeed dude, right? But most likely he took the venom. Set him not by thee, lest when he has overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. All right. And you know what, man? A lot of these people's entertainers, they know about the truth. You know, they know about the Israelites and they know the teachings. All right. And we always say it, the so-called white man is the devil. He's not to be trusted. It says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? Right, like if a person gets in the ring with a bull and the bull cracks his skull, can you feel bad for that guy? Or if he gets mangled? Or could you feel bad for a guy that sticks his hand inside of an alligator's mouth? And you can't feel bad for a person that tries to charm a serpent and gets bitten. All right, now Esau is known as a serpent because the way he moves. Okay, but for his trickery and even him being wise to do evil. Okay, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? Right? And if you took that shot, then you're defiled. You took that jump and you're defiled, man. Like, look what happened to Jamie Foxx. All right. So this venom is starting to show you that you made a bad decision. All these athletes are dropping dead. All these diseases. Okay. And people are still going to take it if they do it again. Because now they're saying that the you know what is back on the rise. So now people are starting to wear masks again. And people more jump shots or whatnot. Okay, but it's gonna lead to your death. All sorts of blood clots, all sorts of heart attacks, cardiac arrest, and all sorts of unknown diseases, inflammation in your body that you never had before. All right, all sorts of things. And now this guy, Ishowspeed, has his head is swelling up, his eyes are swelling up, and he acting like he don't know what the cause is. That's why the scripture said it. It says, set him not by thee. This is Ecclesiastes 12:12. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he has overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. So Ishowspeed, all these guys, they're being pricked. LeBron, he's being pricked. Okay? Because he had to watch his son almost drop dead. Now his son will be the same again. And who does he have to thank for that? The so-called white man, Esau. This is Psalm 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Real quick, estranged. Zawar. From Strong's H2114. To be foreigner, stranger, profane. Specifically to commit adultery. Fanner, go away, strange. All right. So let's go back. It says, the wicked are estranged from what? From the truth, from the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, from the womb. All right, going back to Esau. All right, and the so-called white man today. Because the same thing. From the womb, they go forward estranged. Okay, not keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. All right, so it's destined for Esau to be a liar. There is no truth in him. Except for he is truly the wicked that the Bible speaks of. Psalm 58:4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth the ear. Okay? It says their poison is like the poison of a serpent. Like a venomous snake, like a deaf adder, or a death adder is a venomous snake. And the thing about snakes is they know when to strike and when not to strike. Okay? They sneak up on you. Okay? They strike you. And that venom hits you and you die. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming ever, never so wisely. And who's doing all the charming? The man of the Lord on the highways and byways. But Esau will not get right. Esau is not going to do the Lord's will. Except because, well, the Lord's will is for Esau to be the wicked. All right? The Lord said he created everything, even the wicked, for the day of destruction. All right? So Esau is doing what he's supposed to do. Okay? This is Psalm 17:3. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. Esau, cast him down. He's not going to get to live out his agenda, his new world order. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. And you see that sword in action. His words, the laws he passed, the bills, the medicine he passes. Okay? It's all poison. It's all a sword. It's all to kill. Who? Mainly the elect. But who is he really going to kill? He's going to kill 2/3 of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And this is John 15:18. It says, if the world hate you, he know that it hated me before it hated you. All right, now if the world hate the prophets, just know it hates Yahweh Shai first, because we coming instead of Yahweh Shai. All right, Yahweh Shai was the light in darkness. Okay, and the world loved the light, but they loved the darkness, but hated the light. It says, if ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So 2/3 of our people are still in the world. They're still in darkness. They're still asleep. And when we bring this word out through the Spirit, they hate it, and they hate us. But know that they really hate the Most High and the Son. Okay, and guess what, man? We ain't gonna be shedding no tears when you niggas start dropping dead. It says, if he were of the world would love his own. Even in the footage I showed, you saw Speed, and you saw this dude. I believe his name is Kai. All right. Now I don't know about Kai, if Kai is part of the alphabet community or what. I believe Speed is. All right, but here it is. They best friends. Okay. The scriptures say you're supposed to put a homosexual to death. All right, and here this guy is crying for Speed condition. Yeah, well, you're of the world, so the world will love his own. But as far as the elect, we won't be shedding a tear. When niggas start dropping dead, men, women, child, we will not be shedding a tear. We'll be praising Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. This is Proverbs 1:21. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates, in the city she uttereth her words, saying, and the she that's crying and uttering her words, that's wisdom. Wisdom crieth out by way of the prophets in the chief place of concourse, places of business, where there's a lot of traffic. In the opening of the gates, right? People are going and coming. In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long ye simple ones, because, yeah, right, wisdom is compared to as a woman. It says, how long ye simple ones will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Now, this whole world is simple, okay? They love to do simple things. Now you could go on YouTube and do a reaction video and get paid for it. Okay, so now Jake is is even more simple and docile state of mind. All right, scriptures say, how long you simple one where he loves simplicity. That's why this dude had 80 million followers or whatever it was. And the scorners delight in their scorning the prophets, right? Because they make these shorts about, you know, how Israelites act and whatnot. Here it is, we're giving you the truth though. And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Who's the fool? Our people, so the 2/3 of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. And the Lord the Lord is doing this by the ways of his prophets. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out mine hand, and no man regarded. Right, go out there, houses and byways. You put up lessons online, no one's listening. But he have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof, he did all sorts of wickedness for attention in vain. It says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. Okay, so here it is. This dude's all jacked up. He's all messed up and everything. And we all know why. So what could we do? Okay. It says, I also will laugh at your calamity. And let's just get that in the NLT real quick. It says, Proverb 1:26. So I will laugh when you are in trouble. I will mock you when disaster overtaketh you. All right, so Ishowspeed is in distress. Bronny in distress. Jamie, he in distress. And it's gonna be a lot more. Some people I didn't even name half the people, but this is the most recent things. And it's gonna get real bad out here. And these people are going to be calling for the prophets of the Lord and asking why and how could I and what could I. And you know what? The Lord's going to bring judgment on you, man. And we going to laugh because 2/3 of our people do not want to live according to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but they rather do wickedness, okay, and scorning. So you get what's coming to you. But not the title is going to be Ishowspeed. Did Ishowspeed take the Venom? So Lord willing, sessions edified. I want to say all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Hakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders, great millstone, and salutations that I can push in this word, and also sitting honesty into the whole full elect. Shalom.